What's going on, guys? My name is Commander Coach of Sylvion KC, but you won't see that here because this is the PFL Week 3 Power Rankings. And for the first time in any of these Power Rankings, I'm not alone. Right, 27?
I am legendary.
27 will be joining me for this Power Rankings. I doubt anyone else will, but other people have the ability to join. So we're going to move in to... I don't know if I can talk about number 8 this week, because number 8 is the Charlotte Chandlers with Coach Solar, except Solar...
He's never here, so he hasn't battled.
Solar did not play this week. I played for Solar this week. I didn't write down.
Go ahead and talk about it.
I didn't.
Go ahead and talk about it.
So...
Tell him how it went.
You need to talk about that battle, 27, because I probably can't. No, shut up.
First things first. Hold on. First things first. This game was okay, kind of trash. It wasn't trash, but it was trash. So first off, he had to face against the Fighting Float Souls, coached by that one guy with the awesome hat who sucks, but we're not going to talk about that right now. This team is broken, and the Charlotte Chandlers team is less broken. So, Sneasel got 4 kills. Killed everything it should have. And then Clef killed something that it should have, and then Garchomp killed something that it should have. So, yeah. I don't really know how you expected this game to go. Unless start
6-0 loss.
Nasty Plot Dark Ride. Nasty Plot Dark Ride the one. Maybe. All you need is, Nasty Plot. That's it right there. Nasty Plot, nice Dark Pulse, nice Sludge Bomb. Oko and Clef. If it's not unaware, with Magic Guard Clef, like everybody runs, then fuck Clef, it dies. But, chose not to run that, and he lost. Solid 3-0.
It was a lot better than it could have been, because I was told to run Banded Whimsicott.
Alright, I don't know who decided to tell you to run that, but people asked, you were like, hey, I'm playing for Solar, what kind of heat should I run? And I told, so I'm a heat lord, so I run heat. But when I run heat, it's good heat. It's heat that will actually work in game. Like, Scarf Azu, when their fastest mon is base 85, so Azu just destroys their team. But then you're just fucking Banded Whimsicott, you're like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. I was like, Subbulk of Dundee destroys this man. Subbulk of Dundee with natural gift dice. He gets destroyed. And you were like, Thunder Punch. And I was like, Wild Charge exists, but whatever.
What? Let's see. I'm looking to see who told me to run Banded Whimsicott. I think it's too long.
It was probably too long. Anyway, to all of those who wish they could have seen this game, this was probably the one game in the week I would have been like, yeah, you don't have to see that.
Yeah.
Everybody has the game of the week, I'd be like, yeah, you didn't have, if you had to pick a game, this is probably the one you're like, yeah, I'll go see that one. That one was kind of trash.
Almost there.
You're really gonna look this up right now?
Yeah, Toulon did say Banded Whimsicott.
You're gonna really look this up right now in the middle of the video? Okay.
Of course I am.
Right? Worth it.
Okay, now we're moving on to number 6. Number 6, as recently stated, is the Fighting Float Souls, coached by Hat.
Because you skipped number 7 straight up.
I levoed him out, sorry.
Are we really not talking about number 7?
We should probably talk about Levo. I almost left him out in the last Power Rankings I recorded from him. So, number 7, we have the Tulsa Toros and Coach Levo.
my score for 120. I see sub boxes every day, but might have to go to Smoke on University, friend. The record's looking kind of shaky right now. And the last game, that game he played, oh, I forgot. This is the Evolution team.
Yes.
Yeah, he deserved to lose. He deserved to lose.
Yeah, though I will say, his read to Ice Punch Virizion when it came in was really good.
Well, I mean, that's a standard read. Because, like, Virizion resists both stabs, and typically if something resists both stabs, it's coming in. The fact that he, like, made the play was good, but, like, it's not like, alright, so I'm gonna predict him to predict me to predict him to not make this play. Or, like, I'm gonna sit in my tentacle on this Florges, right? And then double straight into the Sharpedo because I'm predicting him to have Psychic, and Psychic me as I predict, like, Psychic me as I, like, Skull predicting something else to come out. That's a good ass read. And then you 2 a KO with the Poison Jab. That's a good read. But I guess we don't talk about reads anymore.
But that, as you said, it was, I mean, he did his best, I hope.
Megalodios. He's Megalodios. I should tell you right now. Sorry, that was really mean. Really mean. But I don't like Megalodios, but whatever. It got a kill. It killed the thing that dies to nothing. Rotom Wash. This other guy drafted Rotom Wash. I hate him. Just because he has it. Just because he has it. Like, dude, fuck that guy. But whatever. This is a fun game. He got 2 kills. That's 2 more than I expected. So, it's a good game played. Maybe he can get a win next time.
Maybe.
Okay, so now we get to talk about our number 6, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the Fighting Floatzels, coached by that one guy with the awesome hat. And
you'd be correct.
How about you go ahead and start this one off, because I got a lot to say.
Okay.
So you just go ahead.
So, I can't really, like, judge the Floatzels very well because I was the person against them, and he was facing a sub, so really couldn't see how well he was compared to the top 5. I will say that he did really good with Sneasel, which honestly I wasn't even expecting. However, if I ran the team how I wanted to run it, I definitely wanted to brought half the sets that win. But that's just okay. Go, take it away.
Okay, so first things first. I had Harambe on the team and didn't even send him out. How you gonna have me take out for Harambe if the nigga never touches the field? He can't even get shot for us to honor him. How the fuck is he there? That was the first thing. The second thing is, Sneasel put in work this game. I really appreciate Sneasel for proving once and for all that it's better than Weavile because it got 4 kills this week. How many did Weavile get this week? Yeah, exactly. Less than 4. So, Sneasel's objectively better than Weavile in that regard. And also, this game was like actually kind of trash. Just watching it, I was just like, fuck it. Fucking, alright, whatever, man. But he played the game well, and he won pretty solidly 3-0. So, good job, man. You earn our respect.
Okay, now we're going to move on to number 5th, and I really didn't want to put Toulon at 5th, however, he just faced the Tauroses, so...
Number 5th?
Number 5th. Number 5th.
Number 5 or 5th?
Yes, both.
Yes.
As I said, we have Way Too Long, coach of FC Seviper 04. Really the only comment I have is agility SD Drapion work. That's literally most of what this game was.
Puts in work. because it's dual dance. Because look at his team. Like, look at the team he faced. Like, he had one poison resist and no dark resist except for Umbreon. Everything either died to like a knockoff or like it died with poison jab after some damage. And then the one thing that like could have stopped that died pretty early.
Yeah.
And after that, it was basically the game was over at that point. You just needed a chance to get it in, and then the game was over. But what are you gonna do when you decided that you wanted 4 evolutions on a team, and they all have the same moves because they're evolutions?
True.
Whatever. GG, no read. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay, we are moving on to number 4, and number 4 this week is Vamp, coach of Ontario Alma Stars.
Fuck Vamp. Sorry, don't take that out of context.
In the notes I have for him, I have a lot of notes for him. He had a really good Azelf set, and he
really did. Because I remember seeing the set, and I think it was a roll for each kill, but that he got the 1% just looked cool, I guess.
Yeah.
And Vamp played Vergi this week, so I mean, I don't like either of these people, but I like Vamp slightly more than I like Vergi, and I don't like Vergi at all. But so I'm glad Vamp won. So good job not losing.
Would agree.
I mean, the Azelf set was pretty clutch. But just good job not losing. Nice quick attack of Valiant, killing the 8-form. Shame and Sky. Nice Grace India, but whatever. A lot of people like to sleep on quick attack, but it's a pretty good move.
I should know. The only battle I've won in the PDD so far is because of quick attack.
Like trash. Quick attack's like only good when your opponent's not expecting it.
Right.
And you're like, alright, I win, and then you lose. But yeah.
Okay, moving on to number 3. We just talked about him, or I guess you just talked about him. Is Vergi, coach of the beautiful Mawiles.
The only reason that Vergi and I are still even kind of friends is because he drafted Shame in the Sky, which is my favorite Pokemon of all time. That's the only reason. Aside from that, like, he played okay. His team is disgusting. It's like way too strong. Every mon he has is way too strong. And then leave Annie, but you know. He need webs, but he had them, which is some bullshit. Should have had magic code as though. A damn fucking pleb. But whatever.
I will say the webs helped. I think the webs helped Vamp a little more than it helped Vergi, because you can switch in Superior and there's a +1 of speed.
I don't even know why Eric decided to set it up on that, because then he ran, all he had to do was be like, fucking Leaf Storm, Dragon Pulse, and HP Ice, and now I win. And thank you for giving me webs to give me the victory. He could have gone straight to Superior and won the game after the webs were up. And Leaf Annie was dead, and that was like all he had to do, but whatever, I guess. All I really have to say is this. Vergi, you a bitch. Move on to the next one.
Moving on to number 2, we have Iofast, coach of the New York Metangs. And despite
those guys,
despite the very large lead that they had,
and somehow decides that
he got beat by
I actually did not see this game live as it happened. I believe I was there for every other game. I did not see this one as it happened.
I might have been there. I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
And the replay link is currently not working correctly. But yeah, this game was a good game.
Very, like, compared to last week where it was like 3 6-0s, this was a really good 1-0, and this is like all the replays you want to watch.
Yes, this was a pretty good, pretty solid one, and I'm a little upset that Samus Bunny didn't do jack shit this game, but you know, this is the game we play. When you have one of the best megas and people know it and prep for it every week, but you know, this is how it goes.
I will say, the Matangs used Absol pretty well for its non-mega form.
Absol is low-key one of those mons that people like to sleep on because it's like, oh, it's frail as shit and it's slow as shit, but it's still 130 base attack.
I got 4
Nothing
kills.
comes in on 130 base attack, stab, knock off. Nothing comes in on that, like, at all. Like, people, like, except for, like, fucking Cobalion or Tarakian or, like, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And even they're taking, like, Cobalion's not taking shit, but, like, Elio or Virizion or, like, Tarakian, that's getting, like, that's still, like, I think 20%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He did better than he could have. It could have easily not been a good game, but he made it good, and that was good. And now, I guess we get to talk about the guy he played.
Number 1 this week, and I don't think I've ever think I would have said this in this league. Number 1, we have Corey, aka Banded Caterpie, coach of the Carolina Caterpies.
Like I said, Bandit Caterpie, that's my mascot. But he's number 1 right now. So, I can't. Man, Lord.
Corey
Did the unthinkable.
did. From like the last 4 games I've watched him play between the 2 leagues he's in, he does the exact same play style. It's just, I'm going to sit here and you're going to get tired of me sitting here, and then I'm going to beat you because you're impatient. And that's kind of how he plays. Using Dawn Fan as a switch in for Mega Lopunny was actually
that's
good.
standard, because I won't say standard, but like, look at the team he brought. Look at the team he like really brought. And his bunny switch-ins, like, there aren't a lot of bunny switch-ins anyway. Like, his bunny switch-ins are Cavagrigus and Dawn Man. Defensive Torn T could work, and defensive Mega Metagross could work. But, like, he had, like, that was it. Defensive Dawn Fan, I don't think it doesn't take shit from return, I don't think. And, like, with the Rocky Helmet, and then, like, Superpower in case they want to stay in and try to high jump kick. Like, Rocky Helmet damage, like, Superpower, Earthquake, all that shit. It's a pretty good check. And then, it was just like, yeah, that was a good game, and he played very well. His sets were good. Yeah.
I would agree. Okay,
He plays consistently a certain way every week. And he reminds me of another player who I often watch who plays consistently a certain way every week. But that other player is incredibly bad, so we're not going to mention him, even though his name is Dash.
Yes. Okay, so that is all. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you, Hedge, aka 27, for joining me and making this not as lonely.
Alright, the pressure. Wait, what?
That is all.
What'd
My
you
name is
say?
Commander. We will see you again next time.